All right, folks, welcome in.
DH number 24, Landon McWhorter. Playing second base, number 11, Keon Holland, and then Mr. Coach Kenny Pickle in second. This time, would everyone please rise and give County remove your hats, hoodies, for the playing of our national anthem.
Everyone is going to leave.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone You give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502. All right, folks, welcome back here. As I said before, just getting started, we came in, went straight to that canned anthem there, and sometimes that knocks us off Facebook. So we move away from those. No disrespect to our veterans or anyone out there. It's just the fact Facebook don't like those. We got the logarithm on them. So like I said, got James Strong over here on the production. Got Evan Miller on the camera here in front of me, and a little bit of slip out there from Jaden Holland on the I got to throw us for a loop anywhere here, folks. Happy Saturday to you here. Great Saturday afternoon in this wonderful ballpark here in Hindman, Kentucky, here at Knott Central High School. What a place. New infield here, folks. Look at this place. Absolutely awesome. We've got an outfield camera for you. We're going to see from center field there with Holland right now warming up. And then we're going to have you behind the plate here with this glorious looking place. Kudos to Knott Central High School and improving their facilities here. We've got the entire infield here is all turf and the outfield is still grass. So big improvement. We had the regional tournament here year before last and a great improvement here, and good to see that. So, and what a matchup we have. Matchup number 2 of the season. We know we're probably going to have 4, maybe 5, and this is number 2. First time these two teams met was March the 26th down at Breathitt County, and that one was 2-0 Breathitt County, and Jaden Hudson just flat shut down Wolfe County that day. And it's going to be the same pitching matchup we had that night, as it will be Jaden Holland on the mound, and it will be Jaden Hudson on the mound for Breathitt County. The Breathitt County going to be the visitors tonight. They will come up to lead off the top of the first inning. Will be Blake Hudson coming to the plate. Blake, an 8th grader, 147 on the season so far. And Jaden Holland ready to go to work from the windup. First pitch is going to miss high. Got Brian Napier behind the plate. Dirk Flincham down at first base. Jake Johnson at second. And Mike Gayhart in the blue down third base. Holland ready to go to work. We'll get you some stats on him after this pitch. From the windup, and that's going to be here at back, and that's going to be off Holland. Max Wisman at short, not going to gets him, and nice play there by the Midway signee, Max Wisman, and he retires Hudson 6-3 for the first out. And we come in here with the senior. What a performance last year in the state tournament, Jaden Holland. This is Jaden's 5th game of the year. Has started his 5th game, 15 innings, 1.87 ERA, 8 walks, 16 bases on balls. It looks like we may have a little bit.
Maybe a little confusion here or something, yeah.
Well, no, it looks like Jaden may be contact or something. He put some water in his eye. As it is with these turf fields, you get the infield, the silica infield with the rubber. He might have got some
turf field at their facility. I've been told 2 years from now they'll turf the outfield. They got to turf the softball field next year.
Let's set the defense.
Football field got turfed last year here at Knott Central. They've been putting a lot of extra money into their
first base can be
outdoor sports facility. Actually retired from the state.
The brother act of Jaden Holland, Jackson Holland in the battery, pitcher and catcher. Got Camden Oliver down at first, the third brother of the Holland crew, Cam Oliver at second. Max Wisman, who we saw there already at short, and Chris Evans down at third. We'll set the outfield after this pitch. Holland ready to go to work here on Aiden. Well, this is Tatum Moore, excuse me. They've switched the lineup up there on me. Freshman is Tatum, 276 on the season so far.
You know, just from looking, I thought that was Aiden Combs as well.
Yeah, 25 and 24. So Holland misses outside. Around the outfield for the Wolves out there in left field, got Slade Freeman in center. As usual, is Chance falling around in right is Jaden Molans. Pitch and breaking ball there from Holland. Breaks in for strike 1. Strike 2, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Am I right, James?
Yes,
sir. I'll keep up with you. Got a little bit of we're right here behind the plate. Yeah, that ball down in the dirt. James, I'm in his way. We'll flip back and forth here. Good view here, man. It's a great place to watch a baseball game right here. You could pay $1,000 and get this seated in Great American. Breaking ball's going to be hit to straightaway center field. Fallen settles under it and gets the out of the line out to center field for out number 2. And that will bring up Bash Howard, the great senior for Breathitt County, having a great senior season already. Let's get Bash's 333 on the year so far. 9 for 14 on the 9 for 27 on the season, scored 14 runs. And they're just going to put him on. Is that what just happened? I looked down.
Yep.
Okay.
They just put him on
Intentional
base.
walk. So let's move on to Kobe Bird. Kobe, the senior for Breathitt County, along with Bash, is going to step in there playing first base tonight. Bird at 107 on the season. He is 3 for 28. So Holland ready to go to work from the stretch and strike one in there with the breaking ball. As we said, we've got well experienced blue behind the plate in Brian Napier.
And the 0-1 from Holland. Outside 2. The ball and 1 strike. These two teams played a couple of weeks ago. Breathitt County came away with a 2-0 win over the Wolves on at the Breathitt County High School Baseball Complex. And if I'm not mistaken, the pitching matchup is exactly the one. 1-1, taking up there. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs, runner at first for Breathitt County.
Strike 2.
You know, you were talking about the scenery here.
Yeah.
I've heard countless number of students talk about how much they love playing on this field because of how beautiful it is.
This is awesome. Just right up in a holler. There's no wasted area whatsoever. Holland inside on Bird that time. Folks, we had a third camera. Not working. Yeah, we just didn't have enough ports on this. So I tried to bring you a few different views. We put this together and pitching to Bird, gets him swinging, being the dirt, going to be thrown down to first, and that'll finish the first inning with the strikeout, swinging.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Leading off for Wolfe County, center fielder, number 17, Chance Bala.
Bottom of the first, scoreless.
Falling 6-3. Set that defense for Breathitt County. We've got Tatum Moore behind the plate. Down at first is Kobe Bird. Blake Hudson, the brother of Jaden, at second. Bash Howard at short, we just saw. And around at third is Wyatt Spencer. In the outfield, brother Adam Spencer. In center, Jake Fugit. And around and right is Cage Ellis. Stepping in for the Wolves will be the first baseman, Camden Oliver. Cam at 333 on the year. Steps out. Hudson. Breaking ball in there for strike one. I said he's going to be right around the plate at all times. Really, he's pretty. That performance that we had there at Breathitt was really. I told his dad after that we had Jaden up and talk with him after the game there. Man, that was the best for him. An old pitcher at Breathitt High School and on to college. That was well done. Wolves looking to change things here today. Oliver fouls that one off. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. 14th Region All-A Championship. This one goes to the state tournament. It broke it. Breaking ball in the turf. 2-2. Oliver hits that one into left field. Is it going to stay up? It does stay up for Adam Spencer. So L7. Route number 2, and that will bring up another senior. Of course, this Wolfe County team, senior laden, 14th region, defending 14th region champs, but they weren't 55th district champs. This Breathitt County baseball team was last year. Beat the heavily favored Wolfe in that game, and then Wolfe went on to win the region down at Wolfe County, and then won one in the state tournament, and just about won another. Great run by the Wolves down there. So Moland steps in 444 on the year, 16 for 36 with 11 RBIs is Jade in the dirt from Hudson. Of course, this is a brand new turf here, and we saw Jaden Holland slip out there when he was warming up a few moments ago. Ball's going to be hit in the air to right field. Kay Jellis settles under it and will make the catch. So at the end of one, nobody scratches, no hits, no errors for either team. And we'll head to the top of the top of the second, as Breathitt will come back for their second swing. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-55.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Folks back. Jaden Hudson steps in. First pitch swinging. Hits that one to Wisman at short. Comes up on him. And the throw to first is not in time. Ball came up on Wisman. So going to be an E6. And we'll put on Jaden Hudson right off the bat. And that will bring up Jake Puget, center fielder for Breathitt County. Jake at 194 on the year so far. Just a freshman. Young Breathitt County team here. Got some middle schoolers and freshmen playing for them. But happens a lot in baseball. Hudson over first. Throw over. They got him. Yep, he is picked off. That was a nice move by Jaden Holland. He had quick feet and got it back, and Jaden Holland picks off. Jaden Hudson, his opposite number there for out number 1. That's tough one there, and that will for Breathitt County. And wow, that was quick feet. And that ball was there before he kind of moved. I could see he was going to be. They had him before he dove back there. So Holland back to work first with the breaking ball is in there for strike one on Jake Fugit. Another breaking ball gets him swinging for strike two. Ball is hit up the middle. Wisman goes over, able to glove it, but not able to make a play. It's going to be an infield hit for Jake Fugit. And that will bring up White Spencer playing third base today. White, 208 on the year, 5 for 27, scored 7 runs, 6 RBIs for White. Breaking ball, misses outside. Fugit down at first. He is 3 for 4 on the year on steals. Breaking ball. Wow. Nice breaking ball. We were out here behind the plate. You could see that one break off of White's hip there over the plate for the strike. Nice looking pitch by Jaden Holland. Not much of a lead over there. Pit throw over. Not in time. Breaking ball high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, thanks, James, man. He had to wrestle with that center field camera out there. It was a question whether we were going to get on. And it, of course, the strike there called by Napier. Of course, you can see the high, at least 10-foot outfield fence out there. So you have to use the big tripod and put it up high. And that was, I didn't know he could self-adjust. You can see the wind whipping out there right now, kind of moving the camera around. And ball's going to be hit on the ground, and that's going to be through. No, Holland gets over and makes the play, but can't make a play at the bases. He's able to keep it in the infield. Lightly hit by Spencer, but going to be a base hit. So that's going to be 2 back-to-back singles off Holland, and that will bring up the left fielder in the 8 hole is Adam Spencer. Adam, 111 on the year right now. 2 for 18 on the season.
Yeah, Brendan, me and Evan were laughing on the way back over here from setting up that outfield camera. Told him, I said, that's the most I've ever run in my life.
Breaking ball misses away.
We were setting it up with about 10 minutes before we had to go live.
Boys, we got about 5 minutes here till we get started, and then actually they come huffing and puffing on us. So, but good job by these two. We can tell folks we weren't here yesterday, just could not put it together. Going to be bunted, and that's just over Jackson Holland's glove here. Yeah, we were going to come up for the semifinals last night, just could not do it, folks. We couldn't. This is this is kind of. We're not professionals at this by any stretch of imagination. And a long court day yesterday, and we just did not have the folks available to get up here and do those semifinal games. As Wolfe took down Knott Central 3-0 and Breathitt over Leslie 6-1 for both of them to get here today. 1 ball, 1 strike on Spencer. He's going to square, pull back. Breaking ball is going to be nubbed right out in front of the plate. And Holland's going to try to make the play down to first. That first drive is not in time. So Adam Spencer is played down almost a perfect bunt.
It was a very good bunt.
But it was not a bunt. It was a swing. And he chopped it down. So that is out number 2. Tell you what, that pickoff now looms very large here in this inning. If Holland is able to get his way out of this, it's going to be Cage Ellis stepping in here in the 9 hole. Cage, 8 for 29 on the season so far, 276 on the year. So, runners on second, third for the Bobcats. Means Holland will go back to the windup. Breaking ball, misses high. 1-0. And fouled back by Ellis to even the count at 1-1. Now I really think about that. I don't know who planned this out to build this like this. You've got the straight uphill right here beside of us, and then, of course, cut out everything so you could have a baseball field up here. Just kind of really unique. If you see the dronology folks that do these, and really awesome place to come watch a game. Breaking ball, swings and misses for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes by Holland on Ellis. Big chance here early in this one for Breathitt County in the top of the second. Holland from the windup. Breaking ball is going to be grounded foul. Stay alive.
This might be something that happens in Knott County more because I believe, if I recall correctly, Alice Lloyd's baseball and soccer field are back in a little holler like this as well.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, we're in Breathitt, Knott County. Not a whole lot of flat spots. And swinging and missing as Holland gets Ellis swinging for out number 3. And that will end the thread here in the top of the second as after 2 base hits, Fugett's able to work his way out of that opening error there to get, as he picked off Hudson. We'll head to the bottom of the second as the Wolves will send to the plate Evans, Holland, and Holland to face Hudson.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent type 2.
Holbrook Equipment. Folks back here, Knott Central. Ready for the bottom of the second. Chris Evans steps in to face Hudson. Hudson from the windup. First pitch is going to miss high. Evans, 412 on the year. 14 of 34 for 15 RBIs for the Wolves. Hudson. And there's strike 1. 1-1 on Evans playing third base today. And swings and misses. Went off speed that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, how about that? The wind's whipping here right now. Camera swaying.
It's actually not as bad as it was. So,
and this is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I was going to make a comment on how many fans there were here for each team.
Yeah.
But everybody's just wearing blue, so you can't really tell.
Don't know. And they're intermingled. Evans able to foul that one back into the hillside here. And all the Knott Central kids up there ready to retrieve balls. Let's say something about Connor Napier up there. Connor was down here working on the field. Of course, plays for Knott Central here. His dad, Dwayne, great guy. Known him a long time. Connor, great, excellent player for Knott Central. And I think did he sign the other day with UPike maybe? Full count here on Evans, Hudson. Ball's going to be hit in the air down the right field line. Going to be out of play as Evans hit that one a ton down the right field line. Just not enough room down there for Ellis to go over and track it down. The foul territory here does diminish down both sides. Pretty spacious here behind the plate. Then when you get down into that right field corner, there is 0. I think it runs into almost the corner, gets the fair pole down there. 4-3, and that full count. That one's also going to be fouled down almost in the same spot by Evans, so we'll do it again. At 3-2. And Evans going to put her right back in the same spot. He's burning her up down through there. So 3-2, number 4 coming at you. Evans, same spot. Not the same spot, but getting pretty close. He's emptied a bag of balls here, so Hudson again, 3-2. Goes with the walk, just missed outside. Wow, great at bat that time by Chris Evans as he's able to work the walk from Hudson. First time that we've seen in the 2 games I've called to this point, 8 innings. First time I think we've been to a 3-ball count, and Evans able to work that walk. So Evans 6 for 6 on the year on steals, and that Jaden Holland will step in, 341 on the year for Jaden, 14 for 41. First pitch, swings and misses at the off-speed offering. All 55th District final here in the All-A. These two will meet up again here in just a couple of weeks down at the great Wolfe County baseball field. And misses low. We'll have that one for you unless something happens here on BSN. That is going to be on the 30th of April. Flick over by Hudson, not in time. So let you know, folks, we've had a rough time getting games on this spring. We haven't done very few of the Wolfe County games. Unfortunately, we've just had trouble getting folks to call those. So ball's going to be hit on the ground to Howard. Howard up over to Hudson, turns it, and not in time. So Holland hits into fielder's choice. He's safe at first. Evans, after the base on balls, is out 6-4. Out number 1. And that will bring up Jackson Holland. Jackson, 286 on the year, 12 for 42, has 9 RBIs. Wolves, so far this season, have not hit one out of the ballpark. Anybody in Jackson back up the middle. That one's right at Blake Hudson. Shovels it over to Howard, and they flip the DP. 4-6-3 for the double play, and that will end the bottom of the second here. We'll head to the third, but the score knotted at 0 between Breathitt and Wolfe.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. now also offering behavioral health care services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We're not Central High School. Oh, a regional championship game here between the familiar foes, our two home streams of Wolfe and Breathitt County. Great matchup here as we go to the top of the third inning. It'll be top of the order here with Blake Hudson coming up to bat. Blake grounded out 6-3 in that first inning. Blake, 147 on the season. He is now 5-35. Holland working that slider. He is just bringing that sweeper in there, pitch after pitch after pitch. Get him called for strikes. 0-2 on Hudson. Say sweeper again. That one a little bit high. Went with the heat that time. Happy Masters Saturday to everybody. Evan can't keep off the Masters here. And gets him going. That will be a strikeout for Hudson.
Good.
What happened here?
I pitched.
Okay, I looked down at my scoreboard. Let's see what happened here. I guess maybe the third strike was not caught. Advanced down to first base. We're right here. Is that what happened?
I don't know. Evan said he thought he seen that he got hit.
Did the throw down to first hit him?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I looked down and missed the whole play. Did we have it?
I also looked down, so I have no idea either.
I was calling the strikeout, but he advances to first base, so there is no out. Even with the K, and Blake Hudson is down there at first. Napier says he's good to go. And so leadoff batter here, leadoff runner here on for, what was the scoring? Did Drum say? Error, probably going to be an E2. If the throw down to first got away. Okay. So that'll be Tatum Moore stepping in. Tatum lined out to center back in the first inning. First pitch from Holland is going to get by Holland and back to the backstop. And Blake Hudson going to head down to second base. So, Breathitt working on manufacturing one here. Moore 276 on the year. I got a couple of stats in that first go around. 8 for 29. 9 ribs. So he leads Breathitt. Tries to bunt. That was fun. We're going to get it. Oh. Right back down the hillside here. Almost got back here at us. Holland from the stretch. Hudson off second. Pitch to Moore. Bunts at it and misses for strike two. Breaking ball. Gets him swinging that time. So second strikeout of the inning, but out number one for Holland. And that will bring up the ever dangerous Bash Howard. And Wolfe County is just not going to mess with him. They just said put him on. Bottom line. So second intentional walk as he came to the plate here. And that is going to be runners on first and second. Gets the force in order down at third. So the second intentional bases on balls here by Wolfe County in this game. And that will bring up Colby Bird. Colby went down swinging in the first inning. Pitch misses outside. You can see what we see there from that angle that James has got us on right now. Great view here, man. This is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful.
Love it here.
I'm trying to watch the American flag out there to see if it's flowing a certain way, then our camera might be shaking a little bit from the wind too. So I'm trying to keep people from getting seasick.
As we said, I did set up a camera down third base, but is not being used. I'm going to go get it here in a minute. Breaking ball. Foul down off of Holland, and that will run the count 0-2. Right?
No.
1-2, 1-1.
I have 1-1, but they were not updating the scoreboard, so I don't know for certain what the call was.
That's drum for you. So I think it's actually Dwayne up there. Napier keeping the scoreboard, who does in almost all the games here. Great guys. Dwayne, Drum, Thornsberry.
He's just saying 1-2 count.
Yeah, I think it is. There are 2 strikes, I believe.
Yeah.
So, Holland from the stretch. Breaking ball high that time. 2-2 here on Colby Bird. Big chance here again. Breathitt County putting some guys on base in scoring position. Breaking ball misses outside. Throw down to second is not in time. So we've got a 3-2 count here. We have on Colby Bird. Yep, 3-2. Says Brian Napier. Pitch. Breaking ball is going to be hit up the middle. Going to be Wisman. Steps on second. Throws to first. To the Dern. Dug out by Cam Oliver there for the 6-3 double play. And that'll end the thread here for Breathitt in the top of the third. We'll send us to the bottom of the third as the Wolves will send to the plate Freeman, Wisman, and Landon McWhorter.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just...
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent-type-2.
Tried to get you to. All right, folks, welcome back here. Wow, we got a good one right now. Zip, no hits for either team. You know, well, what am I talking about? Yes, we have
Yeah,
hits.
we have a hit. I've just been at it.
And then I looked at your scoreboard. Absolutely. Got 2 hits for Breathitt there. They're both infield hits. Nothing out of the infield so far, I don't believe, for either team. As we will, Max Wisman will step in. First pitch for Wisman by Hudson. Misses away. Wisman. 219 on the year, 7 for 32 with 10 RBIs. Hudson misses away again. 2-0. I'm sorry. What am I even talking about? It's Slade Freeman. And I tell you what, I'm in these innings again. So Slade, wowzer. Sorry, folks. Freeman, 344 on the year, 11 for 32. 4 RBIs. Wait a minute. So Max Wisman will be on deck. He's not even on the right side of the plate, man. I'll tell you. Ball's going to be popped up to right field. That's, just coming in. Ellis comes in, makes the catch. They're out number 1, retires Freeman. And that now will bring up Max Wisman in the 8 hole for The Wolves, go back and review those as Max, of course, the signee of Midway University, excuse me, 219, 7 for 32. Hudson pours in strike one. Oh, 2. Painting the black there. That nice looking pitch that time from Jaden Hudson. Breaking ball. Gets him swinging for out number 2. It's going to be the first strikeout of the game for Hudson. And that will bring up Landon McWhorter in the DH role here today. Landon, 344 on the year, 11 for 32, 7 RBIs. And he hits that one right back up the middle sharply and will be a base hit. Doesn't make it out of the infield as Hudson's able to go down over and knock it down, but it's going to be a base hit. First pitch swinging for Landon McWhorter. And that will, 2-out base hit, will take us back to the top of the lineup with Chance Fallen. Chance grounded out too short in his first plate appearance. Don't think I gave his stats there. He is 12 for 40 on the year, 308. Fallen squares to bunt. Fouls it away. Hudson from the stretch. And Fallen hits that one down the right field line out of play. Even with the quick camera work there.
I'd be surprised if you could find a better cameraman around.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, misses away to Fallen. 3-1. Is that what it is? 1-2. I'm looking down.
1-2. 1-2.
Folks, I tell you, when your eyesight goes, it's cause a few problems. That one in the dirt. Count 2-2. Yeah, we've got a rocking camera out there, don't we?
I thought maybe I'd give it a shot.
We're gonna have to give us a weight put on that thing. 3-2. Because that happened to us up here 2 years ago when we were doing the regional. Of course, the region going to be at Powell County this year. So when you get done and scout that out, and I think both these teams will be right in the thick of it. That ball's going to be grounded by Fallen for sure. As we said, they'll meet again on April the 30th. What? 19 days away. Odds are on, and Jackson City, good baseball team as well. There's a possible chance here between Breathitt and Wolfe. Now hinted into the hole. Howard goes over, makes the stab, throw to first, off his back. It's not in time. So another infield hit for Chance Fallen, and that will send Landon McWhorter. So back-to-back hits with 2 outs here by the Wolves. Both of them infield hits. Nothing has been in the outfield yet except for fly balls in this game. But first 2 hits of the game given up by Hudson here in the bottom of the third, and that will bring the ever-dangerous Camden Oliver to the plate. And we're going to get a mound visit here by Coach Holmes.
And, both of them stopped in the infield whenever, as they were hit, you immediately think, yeah, there's nobody getting to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them diving stops.
Yeah, you can cover some ground on the turf now.
Yeah.
Sure can. Should have had these kind of facilities when I played. We played at there at Breathitt in what's now the football practice field with a dirt infield, and couldn't host the district ever because we had a dirt infield. You can't host a district or a region when you have to have grass. So, but Breathitt has a great facility now.
Yes.
And some of the ones we played on, whoo. Take any life in your hands with those ground balls, at least your teeth. All right, so let's set the scene here, folks. 2 out, two out base hits. First ball loops in there by Hudson for strike one on Oliver. Getting down to cut time here. We're going to stand up. Let's see. 0-1. Oliver's going to pop that one up. And Hudson's going to work his way out of this with the off-speed offering. Gets out number 3 as Oliver pops it up. So through 3 complete, we are scoreless here on the top of the hill in Hammond. We go to the top of the 4th as it will be Jaden Hudson, Jake Fugit, and Wyatt Spencer come to the plate for the Breathitt County Bobcats. Holbrook Equipment located.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields. Offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Those were the right back here now, folks. Got the summer '69 going on here. Been county attorney for a long time. I'll lose my mind if I don't sing. So, all right, folks, we're rocking and rolling here. Top of the 4th. Jaden Hudson steps in. First pitch from Hudson. Breaking ball in there for strike one. Folks, share this one around. We're, of course, live on YouTube and Facebook both. Really recommend the YouTube. better product, don't you think, James?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Farce Book is something.
Got talking, I didn't notice what that one was called.
Yeah, my fault.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I don't know
throw
what the
a count out. So
breaking balls, strikes. That's strike 2. We know that. He's not going back to dugout.
All right. So there we go.
Process of elimination.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's that logical thinking. Evans is getting ready to take the L side here. You got to figure that out. All right. Breaking ball outside by Holland. I'll tell you what, just so impressive last year, the performance Jaden Holland put on in that state tournament down there. That was a good showing by the Wolves down there, especially from the mound. Gets in with the breaking ball on speed. So Holland goes down, or Hudson goes down, 4 strike 1. Out 1, excuse me. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4th strikeout for Jaden Holland. Got 2 Jadens pitching, 2 Jaden H's. You should have heard me that first game. I've done better this game. That game, I sure couldn't even keep up with it. And there by Jake Fugit steps in. Jake singled, infield single back in that second inning. Be right back up the middle again. That's over. Whistman ranges over. Peg to first, gets in. So out 6-3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Wyatt Spencer, but 2 gone quickly here in the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 4, Wyatt.
Breaking ball, strike 1. Spencer also with an infield single back in the second inning. Was stranded. That one in on the turf. Good backhand pickup there by Jackson Holland. Folks, you don't know how hard that is to do. He did well.
I'm the guy that jumps out of the way whenever ball's thrown at me. I do have my gloves, so.
Breaking ball inside. 2 jowls, 1 strike. Another breaking ball inside and high. 3-1 on White Spencer. Strike off. Holland goes with the number 1 that time on the outside black to load us up here full count on White Spencer 2 away. Top of the 4th. Got him looking as Holland pulled him that time. Out number 3. And that will end it here. We're halfway through this one, folks, with no score. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th as the Wolves will send up Molans, Evans, and Jaden Holland. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Gary Hammond's Field. Not Central High School. Great scenery for this all-A regional matchup final between the Wolves and the Bobcats. Pleasure to be here, folks. Thanks for joining in here and YouTube and Facebook here with Bluegrass Sports Nation. We are honored always to bring you these games because it's so much fun and to show our great athletes here of the 14th region. Jaden Molan steps in. Hudson, first pitch, and that ball is going to be lined to right field. Hey, we've got a base hit in the outfield, and Molan is trucking. He's going to try to hit to second. The throw is not going to be in time. He goes in on his belly and lead off. First pitch double for Jaden Molans. And the Wolves are threatening now. That will bring up Chris Evans. The meat of the order here for Wolfe County here in the bottom of the 4th. Evans walked back in the 2nd inning. Was stranded.
That was a walk after about 10 different hits.
That was a great at bat by Chris Evans, and he and Jaden Hudson battled here for a couple minutes. Hudson misses away. Ball 1. Jaden with the 1-0. Got that one on the black. 1-1. Ball 1 strike. Molans, nobody out here. Molans duck on a pond out there, as Bobby Bush used to say. He's down there watching in Florida, and Evans going to lay that one down. It's back to Hudson. Play to first is not going to be in time. Oh, he's called out. That was a bang-banger there on that one. That would have gone either way.
Absolutely.
But nice play by Jaden Hudson to spin
Brother covered, just got there in the nick of time, but the sack is good. So Evans sacrifices 1-4 for out number one, but that moves Molands over to third. Runs at an absolute premium here in this game, and the Wolves are going to try to push it home, as it will be Jaden Holland stepping in. Jaden hit into a 6-4-3 double play. Excuse me, Jackson did. He was required on the fielder's choice. He was retired at second. He also reached on a fielder's choice back in the second inning. First pitch to Holland is hit on the ground to Howard. Play going to come to the plate, and he's going to be out as Howard goes to the plate. And infield was cut in, and you could tell we are in the bottom of the fourth, and the runs are such at a premium that Coach Combs brought in the infield, and Jaden Holland, Molands, is cut down 6-2 for out number two, and Jaden Holland reaches on the fielder's choice. So now 2 away. We're going to have a courtesy runner here for Wolfe County. It's going to be Hayden Wisman coming in to run for Jaden Holland. Of course, pitchers and catchers have courtesy runners. It's not a substitution. It is just to speed the game along in high school. Holland hit into that double play that retired his brother earlier back in the second inning. So 2 outs. Hudson Holland lays that one down. It's going to go foul here on the turf. That was not a sacrifice. That was a bump for base hit. Just goes foul. Say, folks, you're turning out the Masters are just coming in. Share this one around on Facebook and YouTube. Holland swings and misses. 0-2 count. Now the sun is about to start bearing in on us here.
It's been cloudy about all
been
day.
Covered till now, and 0-2, 2 away in the fourth. Hudson tries to get him to chase, misses outside, 1-2. That was ripped up the middle. Nice base hit that time by Jackson Holland. We'll send Wisman down to second base, and so Jackson with the single. Second hit of the inning for Wolfe County. And that will bring up Slade Freeman. Slade popped out or flied out to right field in his first appearance. Also going to have a courtesy runner here for Wolfe County. It's number 8 going in. Do not have him on the roster. So just a courtesy runner, no sub. Freeman steps in. Base hit here. Be huge for the Wolves, and that's going to be hit too short. Howard goes over, juggles, throws. It's going to be safe. So going to be an error. V6 loads him up. Sends courtesy runner over to second, and Wisman down to third, and that will bring up Max Wisman. Max struck out his first time at the plate with 2 outs, so huge situation here for both teams. Gonna make me stand up. Let's him work his way out of this one. First pitch to Wisman. Swing and miss. 4, strike 1. Second pitch in the turf. 1-1. 2 outs here. Wissman fouls that one away right off the stanchion here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. 1-2, and that ball is going to be hit to left field. Spencer ranges over, makes the play to retire the side and end the inning as Wissman flies out to left field, and that will end it. Ends the thread as 3 Wolves are left on base, and after 4 complete, we're knotted at 0 here. We'll head to the 5th as the Breathitt County Bobcats will send up Spencer, Ellis, and Hudson.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott.
All right, folks, welcome back. Adam Spencer steps in. Jaden Holland goes to work. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Adam lined out to, no, it was out, I did something for 1-3. I'm sorry, if I can read my right. And that was smashed back up the middle, right back at Holland. He makes the play on the line drive. So L1 there on that. Route number 1. And that will bring up Cage Ellis in that 9 hole. Struck out his first time at the plate. Ball's going to be grounded down to third, just foul. Evans ranges over to make the play, but in foul territory. A 1. Breaking ball. Wow. You can see that one from here. Well, you had the behind the view on that one. That baby broke right across the plate. 0-2. This is high. Right on the count. Was it 1-2?
1-2.
1-2 now.
Yep.
Okay. He fights that one off down. Oh, and that one gets by Oliver. It was spinning there. Let's see what the drum scores it. Going to call it a base hit. So single for Ellis with 1 away, and that'll take us back to the top of the lineup with Blake Hudson. Blake has grounded to short and struck out in his 2 plate appearances. Ellis off first over there. First pitch misses away. Ellis 2 for 2 on steals on the season. This type of a game, I don't suspect to see him going anywhere. The first, and that gets away from Oliver over there. And that ball just on this turf just took a spinning hop out there. Oliver, I think, thought he had it, and it was by him.
Yeah, I'd like to see this, like the statistics on how well a ball will spin off of turf compared to dirt.
RPMs?
Yeah, sure.
I just thought that's one thing I know about, some kind of
Yeah,
physics thing or
yeah.
something, RPM. So, it's a breaking ball in there by Holland. Breaking ball again, misses away. Oh. Well, I definitely cannot look at the scoreboard. I got to look at yours.
Yeah.
It's not keeper.
There's numbers up there, but it's
Yeah.
not the right ones.
So swing on the breaking ball. 2-2.
2-2.
All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. KJ Ellis down at first base. Go to first. Back to plenty of time. Gets him swinging for out number 2. That'll bring up Tatum Moore. Tatum has line to center and struck out in his 2 plate appearances. Holland from the stretch. Breaking ball, strike 1. Moore, ton of talent. Really good hitter. Just a young man.
A lot of young talent on this Breathitt Bobcat team.
Yeah, he had a group of kids, there that's going to be grounded too short. Wisman's got to range over, throw to first. Probably not going to be in time. That was just a slowly hit ball. It's going to be an infield hit for Tatum Moore. And that is going to bring up Bash Howard. Let's see if Wolfe pitches to him this time.
If they choose not to, it'll be
looking for the
bases
walk
loaded.
and going to put him on. Going to load him up for Kobe Bird. Two away. Huge situation here in this game as Kobe Bird will come to the plate with bases loaded, 2 away.
Bird, of course, being one of the 2 seniors on this Bobcats team.
Breaking ball. Misses high. Nowhere to put him. Oh, 1. Misses inside. 1-0. 2-0 now. Again, nowhere to put him. So, and get a chance. Bird's going to see a good one here on this 2-0 pitch, possibly. Time to load up. Holland. Breaking ball. Called a strike. 2-1. Evans calling for the ABS over here. 2-1. Holland from the windup. Breaking. Ooh, that one was behind him. Why did you got to wear one?
It looked like Kobe Bird was ready and bracing himself for it.
3-1. He's got to come to him here. Bases loaded. Huge situation here. And what we got? Timeout. 3-1. Bases loaded, 2 away, bottom of the 5th. Regional championship game. Holland fouled away. We go full. You can cut it with a knife here right now. Holland ready to go to work. Rocks, fires, and that ball is ripped down the left field line, but going to be foul. Yikes. That would have probably cleared them all. Runner's going to be off and running here, so base hit You're going to have to go to first. A base hit will score 2, maybe 3. Pitch is going to be popped up. That's going to be over there in no man's land. Can the Wolves get to it? No, out of play. We'll do it again. Good stuff right here, folks. I'll tell you what, these two schools, it doesn't matter. They just have put on a good show. Every time they meet up, we had 2 great ones so far this year. However, this one ends. Holland ready to go from the windup. Pitch. Got him looking, and that will end it. That ends the thread as Bird thought he had the walk, but it's called strike 3 for out number 3, and that ends it, folks. We will go to the bottom of the 5th, still scoreless. I'm not keeping left on base numbers here, but it's getting pretty high for both teams. So bottom of the 5th for Wolfe County will be McWhorter, Fallen, and Oliver coming to the plate.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent type 2.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
All right, folks, welcome back. High tension here in Hammond as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning as McWhorter will step in. Landon singled his first at bat back in the 3rd inning. First pitch from Jaden Holland. Jaden Holland and Jaden Hudson working it here. Another scoreless duel between these two. And strike 2. 0-2 as Hudson starts it off with pours in 2 strikes here on McWhorter. McWhorter has to reach for that one and foul it away. 0-2. McWhorter going to hit that one to straightaway center field. Oh, Fugit misranges it. Did not. That one's over his head and all the way to the fence. McWhorter, they're going to stop him at second here. And that'll be a leadoff. Let's see how they score it. I'm waiting for the score here. Got to be an error. It's going to be we're going to give it a 2-base D8. And Fallen will come to the plate here with nobody out. McWhorter out at second. Fallen squares, pulls it back, called strike 1. And I'll tell you what, that's one thing I will say. I never could play the outfield. I mean, I played baseball my entire life, softball. I could not read a ball. off the bat. And these guys that play out there, man, they're just special people. I mean, I can't. I've always said I can't do it. And called strike two. Fallon does not agree with that, but does not change the outcome. 0-2 to Chance Fallon here. Nobody out. So that one just kept rising on Fugit out there. He broke in and just over his head. So Fallon's going to ground that down to the third base line. Going to be foul. Evan with the snap camera work here. James with the snap change. Oh. Guys do a good job. I'm appreciative. I used to do these games myself, and it was terrible.
I can't imagine.
Everybody liked it, but I was just like, geez, yikes. Fallon lines that one down the right field line. Well, last year during the region, I didn't even think about it. We should have brought that GoPro and put it right here behind the home plate up high. You talk about a great view from down there. Of course, we've got it up here anyway. Of course, we were here in the regional 2 years ago. We had to have a camera up top. And so this is a good view here. Fallon going to hit that one to second. Hudson up and on to first. So that's going to be basically a sacrifice by Fallon. He moves the quarter over to third. So he's out 4-3 for out number one. And that will give Camden Oliver a chance here with one away against Hudson. Oliver has lined out to left and popped up to the pitcher in his 2 plate appearances. So he's 0 for 2. First pitch to Oliver, misses away. Strike. 1-1. Good looking pitch from Jaden Hudson. That ball was perfectly positioned at the knees on the outside. Part of the play. Put it in the same spot, but Oliver gets into that one to center field deep, and they're going to have a tag, and we're going to have a 1-0 lead for Wolfe County as Oliver knocks in McWhorter. The error comes back to haunt the Bobcats with the F8 for out number 2, but Landon McWhorter comes all the way around. Good situational baseball there by Wolfe County. They get the 2 sacrifices to get the run. Runs at a premium here. As Jaden Molans will come to the plate. Flied out to right and doubled. Base is empty now. Molans steps out. Strike. Good looking pitch there by Hudson. Oh, 1. Will be hit again. That's going to be down for a single for Jaden Molans. Back-to-back hits for Molans. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Chris Evans. Ever dangerous.
Third baseman, number 21, Prince Evans.
Evans steps in. First pitch is going to be lined to right center, and that's going to be down, and that one is by the right fielder. All the way to the fence. That's going to bring Molans. He's going to scoot on home. And another error out there is going to undo the Bobcats as Evans will hit it on in to third base. And has scored that a single and a 2-base error on E9. And that brings Molans all the way in. Make it 2-0, Breathitt County. And bring up Jaden Holland. So at this point, Wolfe County putting the bat on the ball, and that's what makes things happen in high school baseball, folks. Put it in play, and you got a chance. Ball took a big old hop out there on Cage Ellis. Jaden Holland steps in, run around third, chance to expand this lead. First pitch to Holland. He bunts it down, foul down the first base line. Holland hits that one in the air to deep left center. And Adam Spencer able to make the putout out there, but not before the damage is done. As the Wolves put up 2 here in the bottom of the 5th to take a 2-0 lead as we head to the 6th. Breathitt will send to the plate the meat of the order in Hudson, Fugit, and Spencer. Holbrook Equipment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Big bottom of the 5th there for Wolfe County as we will head to the top of the 6th. All right. That's Jaden. Jaden Holland will go into the 6th here. As it'll be Jaden Hudson coming to the plate, lead off. First pitch just off the plate for ball 1. One 0. Outside again. 2-0.
Seems like the last couple innings, Breathitt has teased that scoring a little bit and hoping to get on track and not leave any runners on base.
Oh, it's going to be hit down the left field line, and it's going to be down, but it is a foul ball. Mike Gayhart down there, boy, that was close.
That was very close.
Right on the line.
I know the third base coach over here was saying, run, 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 it's fair.
Yeah, it was close, but from when I just saw through our little opening here, it looked foul. But we'll see. Coach Combs comes out to talk to crew chief Napper.
Two balls and one strike so far.
Outside, 3-1. Well, the last thing you want to do after getting 2 runs is walk the leadoff batter. So Jaden Hudson can expect to see one probably popped here on a 3-1 pitch if he's got the green light, and doesn't matter. Walks in. So lead off walk for Jaden Hudson. And that will bring up Jake Fugit. Jake's hit the ball sharply twice here today, a single, and then was out 6-3, but he hit it sharply both times. First pitch in there for strike one. Broke that one off at the knees. Hudson had walked or reached on an error back in the second, but was picked off. So I don't think he'll be too far off the bag over there. Swing and a miss by Hudson. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top of the 6th inning. Go time for the Bobcats if they get a chance to get back in this. Down to their final 6 outs here, down 2-0. Off the plate. 1-2. Breaking ball hit to center. That's going to get down. And Jake Fugit really swinging the bat well here today. 3 sharply hit balls. So his second single of the game. And that will bring up Wyatt Spencer. Wyatt has singled and went down looking in his 2 plate appearances. So right back at it here, folks. The Bobcats finally break through. I mean, the Wolves finally break through there in the bottom of the 5th, and they come right back and put the first 2 that Breathitt does here in the top of the 6th to threaten. It'll be Spencer, and Ellis to try to break this down. And it can be back up the middle. And Wisman's right there on the bag and turns a double play. 6-3. As Fugit's out unassisted, and 6-3 for the second out. So, second time Wolfe County has rolled one over in this game. So 2 away now, and that'll bring up Adam Spencer. Base hit here will get the Bobcats on the board. Holland, breaking ball, misses for ball 1. Breaking ball is going to be hit to right field, and there's an RBI single. And it gets by out there, but Molans, that one is all the way to the fence, and Spencer's going to be headed to third. That'll be a triple. And so Adam Spencer with the big blow for the Bobcats here. Gets their first run on the board. Triple with an RBI for Adam Spencer as he brings in Jaden Hudson. And we're back to a 1-run game here. And Coach Brett Denniston going to head to the mound. So we'll see if he makes a move here. If Holland's going to stay in and try to get out of this 6th inning.
And we've talked. This is the second game or third game, I guess, of the tournament. We don't really know what pitchers are available and what pitchers aren't available right now.
Well, I mean,
so
I think Wolf's pretty available. I mean, they've got about 6 arms.
Okay.
Wolfe County is probably the best situated team in a regional tournament to be able to go the distance. I mean, you've got Oliver, you got Wisman, you got Evans, if Molans. I know he's pitched a little bit this year. Of course, Jaden was their horse as a freshman, and then hurt his arm, and had that arm worked on. So they've got several guys that can actually pitch, but this is their guy here right now, Jaden Holland. And they're going to stick with it. Tage Ellis singled his last time, has struck out and singled. Big chance here to tie this one up with a base hit. This is low. 1-2.
1-2. The sun is so bright that we can barely see the computer over here.
It's beaming in here on us now, folks. 1-2 to Tage Ellis. Down low. 2-2. Spencer, plenty of speed down there at third. Anything that Ellis is able to leg out or get on first, Spencer's going to score. And breaking ball moves away.
Full count.
Full ship here, folks, as Holland comes to the plate, and that ball is hit well down the left field line, and Freeman cannot make the catch, but it is a foul ball. The ball was just foul, it looked like, down there. Mike Gayhart right on top of it. He's had 2 calls down there right this inning that he's both have been fouled. So Cage Ellis really clubbed that one down the left field line. Slade Freeman over, could not make the play. So he has life. Full boat 3-2. Blake Hudson to the top of the Bobcat lineup on deck. Base hit here ties us up, folks. And the 3-2, and that's line. It's a base hit for Cage Ellis. We got a tie ball game in the top of the 6th inning. RBI single for Cage Ellis. And we're right back where we started, James. Yeah, Spencer comes home. That big triple. What a blow by Adam Spencer. And this is going to be the second visit of the inning for Coach Denniston. So we're going to see a change. And he takes the ball from Holland. And it's going to be Chris Evans coming in for Wolfe County. So, folks, we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break. Be right back here with you. We're all tied up. Top of the 6th, Bobcats and Wolves. Holbrook Equipment, located.
Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've tackled your prediabetes. You're eating well, staying active, and reducing stress. You've even made new friends, all because you took charge of your health and lowered your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's possible when you join CDC's National Diabetes Prevention Program. Coaches help you with real-life solutions. This could be you. It can all start today. Find an online or in-person program. Visit cdc.gov/prevent type 2.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Everyone is going to leave this world. Don't leave your loved ones with the burden of your final expenses. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we offer low monthly.
All right, folks, top of the 6th inning. Pitching change here for Wolfe County. You got senior Chris Evans coming in, his 6th appearance on the year. He's thrown 14 innings, 4.0 ERA. Has given up 8 earned runs and 10 hits, 10 runs. Struck out 10, walked 4. Tie game. Top of the lineup for Breathitt. Be laid down there by Hudson, and he hits into the fielder's choice as Cage Ellis is retired 6-4, but not before the Bobcats tie us up. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. The score is tied 2-2. Good stuff here, folks. All A regional championship game.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
folks, back here, gripping games. The bottom of the 6th inning, as it is going to be Jackson, Holland, Slade Freeman, and Max Wisman coming to the plate for Wolfe County. Tied back up at 2. They get 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Breathitt comes back with 2 in the top of the 6th. Jackson will step in. He has grounded 6-3 and hit into a double play and singled in his 2 plate appearances. The sun is beaming in on us here right now. So we're ready to go. Hudson, excuse me. And Lord, ball was way high. Holland went after that to try to bunt it and fouled it away. Huh. 0-1 on Jackson Holland. Hudson. The ball is going to be smacked at short, and that one is through. Howard, that ball was a smash that time by Jackson Holland. Waiting to see if they give an official scoring here. We're going to give it a base hit. That ball was absolutely tattooed. Drums quit on us up there. Didn't make an announcement. I was at base hit. Okay. Well, he didn't quit on us, Drum. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it either.
If you ever been to Wolfe County, you don't know Drum Thornsberry, you're missing something. He's a one-of-a-kind guy. Coach Combs coming out here. Let's see if he's going to make a move. We've been discussing where he's got to go here. We've got, Aiden Combs can't play right now because of injury, and he is making a pitch and change. Let's see who we've got here. It's going to be it's like Jaden's going to go get his first base glove and move over to first. Good outing by Jaden Hudson. He has kept the Bobcats in it. Well done.
Looks like the change is to Bash Howard.
Yes.
Looks like it is.
Yep.
Okay.
I believe. Looks like we're going to have to make some. Of course, when you go from a fielding position to the mound, you got to make, to take everything off. You got to take the glasses off. You got to take the wristbands, all those things. So that's what Bash is doing, taking the wristbands off. So he's going to be coming to the bump. And folks, got a pitch and change. We'll take a break with him. Be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Got a great one here.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Holbrook Equipment. Okay. Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, E Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
So the ace for Breathitt County comes in. Sebastian Howard here, as Sebastian's gone 17.2 innings on the season, .079 ERA. Talent wherever he plays. Step in for Slade Freeman. First pitch is going to get past Holland, but not far enough. Tatum Moore, other side, and not far enough for Jackson Holland to get any kind of lead over there or to go to second base. So Bash giving up 11 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned. He's walked 10 and struck out 27. Pitch is away. 4. Ball 2. 2-0. Here on Slade Freeman. Freeman has flied out to center and reached on an error in his 2 plate appearances. Jackson Holland off first. Pitch to the plate is inside. 3-0. Coach Creech electing not to have a courtesy runner right now for Jackson over there. 3-0 to Freeman. Squares pulls it back for strike 1. There are some tense faces in this crowd over here right now. Bash. That ball's going to be laid down. Got to play it second if he wants it, and he takes it. Yes. Ball bunted right back to the mound. Well, not well placed at all. And Howard makes the play and gets the out at second. And that will put Freeman down at first. And Wissman will come to the plate. So those defensive changes, Bird stayed at first. At short now is Blake Hudson, and KJ Ellis come into second. So that one's in the dirt. Moore knocks it down. Hudson went out to right field. Jaden Hudson did. Everybody else static. 1-0. Ball's fouled away by Wissman.
Got a 1-1 count.
1-1, thank you. Tell what I was looking for.
Yeah.
We just can't see here, folks. This sun is bearing down right in our eyes. James at least had the sense to wear a hat. I have no bill. That ball's going to be in the dirt. And Moore sprung back to it. Freeman was indecisive down there and had to stay. By the time he started turning those feet, it was too late. Two-1. Max Wissman. Got Landon McWhorter on deck. Breaking balls in the dirt. In the rubber silica, not the dirt. And that will make it 3-1. So right now, Howard having a tough time finding the zone here on these first 2 batters. 3-1 on the way. Wissman lines that one to left field. Well hit. A big hop out there. That one does not get away. Throw into third. So Max Wissman with the single, his first hit of the game. And that brings up one dangerous hitter here in Landon McWhorter. Landon has singled and lined to center field. That was the error. The well-hit ball to straightaway center field that was misjudged out there all the way to the fence that started and scored the first run for Wolfe County. So McWhorter, dangerous guy here in this 9th hole, making good contact and swinging the bat well. So let's see how Howard works him after that base hit to Wissman. First pitch is lined right back up the middle. Base hit. Landon McWhorter is doing it again, and there it's going to be waving on is Slade Freeman, and the Wolves jump back on top. Landon McWhorter comes through with the RBI single as he knocks in Slade Freeman. And on the hit, Wissman goes to third. So 1 out here, and the Wolves are cooking as Chance Follin will be coming to the plate here. Runners on first and third. Let's see what Coach Creech may put on here in a first and third situation. You know, in high school baseball, this first and third situation is always a play waiting to happen. Are you going to take second base, get in scoring position, going to try to get in a run down, steal that run, one of the two? Follin steps in. First pitch from Howard is in the dirt. Moore able to knock it down. One zero. This is high and inside. 2-0. So far, Wolfe has not put on any play to try to take second base. So they're just staying static. Again, what that does, you know, if you take second base, takes the double play out of order here with one away. You still try to roll at double play depth right now. And that ball is inside, misses. What happens if pitch from is in there for a strike? 3-1. One out. Bottom of the sixth. Wolfe now on top 3-2. Runners first and third. Huisman at third. McWhorter at first. 3-1-2 Follin. Misses. Loads them up for Camden Oliver. McWhorter will trot down to second. Follin on first. Chance here for Oliver to break this one wide open with a base hit. Oliver so far 0 for 2. His sack his last time up to knock in a run. Calls time. Huge situation here for both teams. Wolves looking to tack on. Breathitt looking to get out of this. They can roll a DP and head on to the top of the seventh. First pitch is in there for strike one. Oh, 1 on the way. Misses low. Evens it up at 1-1. Tried to hit that same spot just a hair lower that time for the ball. That ball's going to be grounded to second. Chance to roll it. And see if they can. Going to be too slow. Yeah, that was had chance and did. You got to roll it there, and that will be a sacrifice, basically fielder's choice with an RBI for Camden Oliver to make it 4-2. As Follin is forced out for out number 2, 4-6. Ball was hit sharper, had a chance, but that'll bring up Molan's. Molan's been swinging a hot bat, has flown to right field, doubled and singled. So a chance here for the Wolves to tack on another. Molan's, and then Chris Evans. First pitch is in there. Nice breaking ball by Howard for strike one. 4-2 Wolfe County. How many hits now for each team, James? 10 for Wolfe?
I've probably missed one or two here, but 10 for Wolfe and 5 for
A little me counting it up, I'll go with you. 10. And there's ball in motion, and that's going to be speared down there by a nice play by White Spencer, but not. That'll be the third out. Molan's hit it sharply, but the Wolves get 2. And that will send us to the final 3 outs for Breathitt. They've got to have a rally and put 2 on the board. Top of the lineup for the Bobcats, though, will be Moore, Howard, and Bird.
At Juniper Health, great care begins with people you know. Familiar faces. Rooted in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, we are nationally recognized. We provide award-winning care right here in your backyard. We're on your roads, in your schools, at your front door. This is our home too. Juniper Health, world-class care, hometown heart.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
All right, folks. It's winning time at this point, top of the 7th, as it will be. Chris Evans trying to close it out here for Wolfe County. Bobcats need 2. Be Tatum Moore, Bash Howard, and Kobe Bird coming to the plate for Breathitt County. Moore has lined to center, struck out and singled in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch, is a breaking ball, swing and miss for strike 1. So Evans came in through 1 pitch in the 6th, and stands to get the win. Wisman takes care of Moore for out number 1, 6-3. And bring up Bash Howard. They're going to put him on. And we'll bring up Kobe Bird. And that is the 4th intentional walk for Howard here today. Has not got to swing the bat. Bird will step in. Bird is 0 for 3. Has struck out twice and grounded to short. Throw to first. Not in time, as Howard had about a step lead over there. He's naturally, you can tell by his expression, absolutely frustrated. Pitch from Evans is fouled down off of Holland. Strike 1. Bird will step back in. Evans from the stretch. Ball's going to be popped out of play. 0-2. Howard over there at first. Oliver not holding him on. That run at this point is basically meaningless in this game, other than it gets him one step closer. Bird is the tying run at the plate. Evans inside. 1-2 on Kobe Bird. Breaking ball is hit hard and long to left field. It's going to be off the bottom of the fence and going to be a long single for Kobe Bird. He got into that one, ripped it against the bottom of the fence for a single, and that puts Howard down to second and Bird at first, and that will bring up Jaden Hudson. They're going to pinch run here. Tucker Neese going to come in the game and run for Bird. Bird, an offensive guard for Breathitt High School, is not the most fleet of footed. They love Kobe. So Tucker, a little bit faster, going to come in the Bobcats. That is the tying run at this point. So you can re-enter at this point, as Neese will be able to sub and then re-enter, I believe, unless I'm missing something here. And Jaden Hudson will come to the plate. Jaden's reached on an error, struck out, reached on base and ball, a walk, and scored. First run for Breathitt County. It looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for Howard, too. It's number 33. Don't have him on the roster either. Anybody know who that is?
I do not.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 33. All right. Yeah, got the runner at second for Howard and Tucker Neese down at first. Hudson steps in. That ball's going to be grounded to short. Cam Holland comes over and cannot make the play. And we're going to have bases loaded. As Neese runs by, Holland cannot make the play. Going to be an E4, and it loads them up. Nobody can go quietly in this game. So it will be bases loaded, and here comes Coach Denniston out to talk to his infield.
Would you expect anything less?
I would not expect
from Breathitt
anything
and
less
Wolfe?
from Breathitt and Wolfe. I'm telling you, this is just, we are so privileged when I started BSN and we started streaming in 2019. Of course, we were the first in Eastern Kentucky to start doing this stuff, and we have been doing these baseball games and every sport between Breathitt and Wolfe is home streams for both of them for all these years. And man, I'll tell you what, this is just games I don't miss, James. It's always, a lot of other stuff. Of course, if there's a busier guy in the world, that's other than the president, it's probably, things. But yeah, I always have to be at these Breathitt Wolf games. Can't miss them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Try to call them from vacation when I'm on.
Skype in.
Okay. What you got, Evan? Okay. Oh, now Sal Stewart hit a home run for the Reds. So bases loaded. One away here. Jake Fugit steps in. Inside corner. Fugit has been ripping the ball today. He got 2 singles and a sharply hit ball, 6-3. So Evans is wanting Fugit to move off the plate a little bit. He's right on the white line. 0-1, breaking ball in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Jake Fugit.
As he scoots back off the line a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit. So got to have some 2-out hitting here by Fugit. Pitch by Evans is going to be hit back to second. Can they roll 2? There's the pitch. Not going to be in time as he is safe, and we've got a 1-run game. So on the play, the pinch runner at third scores to make it 4-3. The Tucker Neese for Kobe Bird goes to third. Hudson is out at second. And Jake Fugit reaches on a fielder's choice. So we got 2 away. Wyatt Spencer comes to the plate. Base hit ties this game up. Spencer has singled, struck out looking, and grounded to short in his 3 plate appearances. He's 1 for 3. Evans with the first offering. Breaks in there for strike 1. Pitch. Fugit's gone, and he rips it out to left field. Freeman pulls it in, and Wolfe County Wolves are your 2026 14th region baseball champions, All-A baseball champions. And what a game here, folks. 4-3, and that will do it. Out number 3. What a ball game we saw here, folks. Congratulations to the Wolves. Congratulations to Breathitt County playing a couple of guys down here. Great baseball game, great outing there, and we've seen it, folks. This is just awesome, and we appreciate both teams. We'll go ahead and go to break, come back, close this one down. I'm going to head down to the field to take a championship photo for the Raiders. We'll get that. Located.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back. What a great game we saw. Wolves win it 4-3. Always great between Breathitt and Wolf, folks. Thank you for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We get down and take a picture for the teams, and we'll wow. What can you say? Two good ones this year. Tune in April the 3rd. You're going to see number 3 down at Wolfe County, and then probably another, maybe a couple throughout the year. So wonderful, wonderful game. Congratulations to Wolfe County. Congratulations to Breathitt County. We saw a great one, folks. It doesn't get any better than this. We appreciate your time here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. For James and for Evan, this is Brendan. Thanks for joining us, folks. We love you. Thanks for watching these kids, and we enjoy promoting them. We'll see you next time here on BSN. Brendan, James, and Evan out.